I'm currently here at the Key West Legal Rum Distillery, and we're going to do a little bit of a cooking demonstration today. This is going to be fun. I'm not going to be cooking. Chef Paul's going to be cooking, and we're going to be helping, but this man doesn't need any help. So we got some Key West pinks over here, some corn, and a hot grill. Don't touch that. All right, Chef Paul, I just said we're here to help, but I don't think you need much help.
Physically, no. Mentally, that's been debated at times.
So what are we going to be making today?
So, you're in Key West.
Yep.
So I wanted to do some stuff, kind of a little bit Key West style,
Okay.
a little bit kind of our distillery style and everything. So obviously there will be rum.
Okay.
But rum isn't the key figure here. Some of the key figure here right now is going to be these pink shrimp. And you can see those spots on those shrimp, the pink spot and the pink color to these shrimp. That shell is really, really sweet. So a lot of times I don't take the shell off, and I definitely leave the tail on. I like that sweetness that comes from them. It's because of what they eat, how they gather, what's out there, the algae, the color of the algae and stuff like that. There is something to do with our coral is slightly pink, so probably what they're eating has been eating the coral and stuff like that. We have a thing down here called Old Sour. Now, Old Sour is probably about 100 and some years old. It was never commercially produced. This is something everybody makes in their house. I stole it, the recipe, and bottled it and made it. So what I did was, about 20 minutes ago, I put the shrimp in Old Sour.
Yeah.
So these shrimp have been marinating, and they've actually started to cook. It is key lime, it's got some sea salt, and this little bird pepper, we call it. This little bird eats it and everything. Hot, hot, hot. So when I did it for this, it's only got the pepper of like white pepper. I like laying them down, like you see. That's the natural, shrimp swim like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really big on whatever you're using to put it in its natural state. I think it's going to come out more tender, and you're not trying to stretch something and potentially have it cook uneven. Two different seasonings. This is a margarita seasoning, all natural, and I'm putting some in the corn. I want to get it just nice. That's going to give us a little bit of salt, a little bit of texture. Everybody thinks with these type of things that what you're going to end up having is it's going to be super sweet. It's actually not, because as it cooks and everything, it will start to make the sugar burn, and it turns it savory. Look at that.
You have your notebook out, right? Notebook, you're okay.
Steel trap.
Put it right on there.
And now look at that. The sun just came out on our shrimp. Time to turn the shrimp.
Look at those lines, perfection.
Don't get like lines on your steak or shrimp or chicken when you're cooking. Look, it's all about cooking. And what comes after cooking?
Eating.
Exactly. So, it's nice in a restaurant, when you sit there and it comes out perfect and all that kind of stuff. But to be honest, does it make a difference at the end of the day? You eat with your eyes, but as far as I'm concerned, if it smells good, my nose wants to eat too. So our pina colada seasoning.
Perfect.
So we're gonna make a little pina colada shrimp here, and we're gonna dust these up. So you don't have anything fake, not real. It's got everything in there is real. We need a little bit of rum. So
We need some sauce.
yeah, and what I want to do is, you're going to see, I'm going to, they call it flambe. I call it just get this thing kicking.
Oh boy.
So we're going to get that.
There it goes.
And then we're going to shut the lid,
Whoop.
and we're going to let it just go for a minute. This little grill folds up like a scissor, and I would wheel it down to the beach. I would wheel it in front of the stills. I love it. Now the grill isn't massive on it, so when you're doing stuff like this, I'm going to be cooking two things for you. But you got to cook one thing first, so everybody's got something to eat. Because people pay more attention to you when they have something to eat.
Sure.
I think it's part of the community thing. When we sit down and eat, and we sit together and share a meal and share things to eat, what happens is we relax, we talk about things, whether we agree or disagree. This will make you happy. You gotta make sure you get one. more than it marinated in, right? Then we
That's
had-
amazing.
And the pina colada, it's not, does it taste sweet?
It does taste sweet, but not
in it.
overwhelming.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
All right, Peter, what do you think of that shrimp?
That was delicious.
Literally the best shrimp I've ever had in my life. This is shell off that we had, and
Yep.
now we're doing shell on.
And we're just gonna do a little shell on. I didn't marinate these at all, so you'll get a little different flavor.
Okay. Paul taking a picture of his children.
Yeah. The pina colada seasoning on the bottom, it's gonna caramelize.
It
So we're
did.
gonna get a little bit different of a flavor. These are like Key West tapas today.
Little snacks.
Key West. Generally eat corn raw. Oh, you wanna eat raw corn? I'm like, try it like that. It's pretty stunning and everything, and actually, it's actually really good for your digestion.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And like I said,
say-
it's not gonna be cooked all the way, but oh, look at, see, that's a perfect example. That little
That
squirt
is really,
coming out.
really good. Look at all the juices coming out.
Yup. That corn's coming up. And if you guys have no idea who Paul is, this man beat Gordon Ramsay in a cooking competition. So he knows his SHI, you know what.
So wherever I go, I find out who does whatever they make, and I ask, can you show me? Like, I always tell everybody, as chefs, and that word to me is like very different, because I think the better word is cooks, because I've met thousands of amazing cooks. And I've only met about 8 really good chefs. If you're a good cook or a good chef, to me, you are a great thief. Because you go steal somebody's recipe they make for you, you can throw your little doodads into it and everything, but you got to learn from somewhere, because if you think they weren't cooking shrimp, if they caught them 1,000 years ago, and like, I just made this up, well, I got plenty of other things I want to sell you that aren't even real. We're mainly doing it to have friends over, or we're doing it out of love.
Yep.
Or we're doing it for our community, or we're doing it to, do something to help everybody out and to feed our family and stuff like that. And I don't think there's anything else that compares to that in the world, besides having a roof over your head and then obviously providing something to eat. So this is really a nice representation of 2 different things in Key West that we have. When you have a shrimp, or some people like to say shrimps,
Shrimp.
if we have multiple,
Shrimps.
you peel, go 1, 2, 3, 3 in and turn, 2 and turn. This is only when you're grilling and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So,
Oh my God. Peter, you got to try one of them shrimp.
like I said, these are little corn doodads. I will.
Corn tapas. What do you think?
Oh wow! When they've gotten to room temperature.
Perfect. Try it now. Try now. Try now.
Prove me wrong.
Prove 'em
Twist my
wrong.
arm, man.
Come on.
Because the old sour got in there more.
My
It-
God,
now
it
it's in
did.
the middle, right? it's like a happy surprise in the middle.
Yes. So you guys can make this at home based on Chef Paul's instructions here. Again, we got the Key West Old Sour. A lot of people make this at home, but luckily he does sell it. They also got the Pina Colada seasoning here, which is brand new. Margarita seasoning has been out for a long time. And of course, who can forget the legal rum? With the shell on the shrimp.
It's like slow shell crab.
Just peel off.
Because it's all cooked, and it's actually, these shrimp don't have a very heavy shell to
No.
them and everything.
With the shell, what do you think?
It's got it. It's a different flavor.
So when you come to Key West, make sure you check out the first legal rum distillery with Chef Paul, because nobody knows drinking better than a chef, in my opinion. He can make the best flavors out of anything.